Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a profit or perhaps a loss update on my Bitcoin buy and hold investment versus my KuCoin Infinity Gridbot that I deployed just over 90 days ago. I bought Bitcoin on January 11th with the purpose of just holding it. That's been locked away and I've not done anything with that investment. And I deployed a KuCoin Infinity Gridbot just over 90 days ago. And it has pretty much been doing its thing, but there was a hiccup in the first 30 days, so I did have to restart it, but since then it has been buying low and selling high. So with that being said, we will take a look at the numbers and see which one is actually outperforming the other. There is a clear winner so far, but it's only been 90 days and I plan for this to be a long-term challenge, and so I will keep you all updated in the future as well. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. Now that's enough jaw-jacking, let's get into the numbers. And we'll start with the buy and hold strategy. Now, I bought $500 with the Bitcoin. The average price for that Bitcoin was $42,732.60. And you can see I made that purchase back on January 11th, 2022. Now, if you missed the video where I bought the Bitcoin and deployed the Gridbot, I will drop a link to that video where this all started in the description down below. So you might want to check that out so you can get caught up with what my thinking was for this particular challenge. And in reality, there's not a whole lot of thinking involved with a buy and hold strategy. You simply buy and do nothing. And so you are basically at the mercy of the market to either go up or down to determine whether you're profitable or sustaining a loss. And right now, my current investment of that 500 USDT is at a loss. Now, it is a little less of a loss than it was in last month's update video. In last month's video, I think the value of my investment was only around $458. Again, the original investment amount was $500, so obviously I was down. But we've seen a little bit of a tick up in Bitcoin's price, and so my current value of the Bitcoin I bought with that $500 is $466.71. So right now, after the first 90 days of this challenge, the buy and hold strategy is down 6.6%. off of its original purchase value of $500. Now let's jump over to how the Gridbot is actually performing. Now, before we get too far into the weeds, if you're new to Gridbot trading and you're not exactly sure how a Gridbot operates, it's extremely simple. It buys the dip and sells the rip up. The red lines and green lines that you see on the chart here on the screen represent open limit orders. The green lines are open limit buy orders. The red lines are your open limit sell orders, and that is what makes up your grid. Now, when the price goes down and it hits these green lines, the bot is buying at a lower price. And once the price reverses and rips back up and starts hitting the red lines, the bot is selling for profit. So when the price of Bitcoin is consolidating or kind of moving sideways like it has been lately, and it is dipping down, the bot is buying low, and when the price reverses back towards the top side, the bot is selling and capturing profit. And each time it dips down, it buys low. Each time it rips up, it sells high, and thus it's generating profit on your investment. So my initial investment for the Infinity Gridbot 90 days ago was $500 worth of USDT, and the entry price that I was able to get was $42,726, and as you can tell, that was fairly close to the buy and hold price of like $42,732, I think. And when you deploy a Gridbot, depending on how you set up the grid, but the way I set up the grid is it will typically use about half of my funds to buy Bitcoin so that it has Bitcoin to sell if the price goes up from the moment that I deploy. And then it will hold the remainder of the funds, in this case USDT, in order to have funds available to buy Bitcoin if the price goes down from the moment that I deploy it. And actually today we're still pretty much balanced on the grid. I have 10 buy orders and I have 9 sell orders. I have about $243 of USDT, and the remaining amount is held in BTC. And so if the price of Bitcoin starts to rise, then it will start to sell based on my grid spacing of 1%. And these 9 sell orders would begin to be taken out as the price goes up. Now, on the flip side, if Bitcoin's price goes down, the Gridbot will use my USDT to buy these 10 positions that you see on the screen as the price goes down. Now, let's actually get to the numbers on how the Gridbot is currently performing. As I mentioned earlier in the video, after about the first 14 days, this Gridbot actually locked up and was no longer executing buy or sell orders, and it was actually up $12 within the first 30 days of deployment. But I ended up having to shut the bot down and rebooting it after that first 30-day period in order to get it to start buying and selling again. Now, since that time, the next 60 plus days, it has been buying and selling without any issues. So I'm not sure what tripped it up on its original deployment, but I was able to capture this $12 in profit, and I actually reinvested those $12 along with the $500. You can see my original entry price was $42,725 on the Gridbot I deployed originally. And then when I rebooted the bot, I just basically reinvested that $512, and I was somewhat fortunate that the price of Bitcoin was pretty much the same as when I started the challenge 30 days earlier. You can see this bot has now been running for 61 days, and so now we're a total of about 91 days into this challenge. And so again, I reinvested that $512 at an entry price of $42,726, and right now the bot profit is actually a loss of almost $9. Now, if we subtract this amount from the original $512, this Gridbot is actually up just over $3, or just around 0.5%. So for your grunts out there, the Gridbot's actually up 0.5%. The buy and hold strategy is down 6.6%. That's around a 7% difference so far in 90 days. Now, I know some of you buy and hold trolls out there are about ready to blow up the comment section saying wait until Bitcoin pumps, then the buy and hold will blow past the trading bot. That kind of depends on how long you're going to have to wait for Bitcoin's price to explode up. If Bitcoin's price continues to consolidate sideways for the next year, the buy and hold strategy is going to fall further and further behind a Gridbot strategy and have that much more ground to make up. Let's say after a year goes by, the buy and hold strategy is, let's say, down 30% behind the Gridbot. I'm not saying you're down 30% on your investment, but between the amount you're down on your investment and the amount of profit the Gridbot generated during that sideways moving market, you're down 30%. You now have to make up that 30% just to get even. Now, in about another 30 days, I will do another update video. I will continue to do this for the long term so we can find out which strategy over the long term will outperform the other. So now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I will drop a link to KuCoin in the description down below. If you want to deploy your own Infinity Grid bot, you could get started with KuCoin today by clicking on that link in the description down below. And so with that all being said, at the end of the day, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.